Are you looking for the best laptop for writing? I have compiled a list of 5 top-rated laptops ideal for writing. These laptops are hand-picked based on the overall design, hardware, customer reviews, and expert reviews. I will show each of the laptop's strengths and weaknesses. If you want more information and updated pricing on the products mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description down below. Okay, so let's get started with the video. To kick us off, our top pick of the best laptop for composing is the Dell XPS 15. If you want a laptop that's excellent to write on with the latest hardware, few laptops can beat the Dell XPS 15. This laptop has a top-notch cost, yet the incredible structure factor and solid developed quality make for it. The outside is made of aluminum and has a keyboard deck made of delicate touch carbon fiber. It's not the lightest laptop with a load of 4.5 pounds. With a 1.3 mm key travel and smart criticism, the white illuminated keyboard is amazing for composing. Numerous scholars feel this is a standout amongst other laptop keyboards you can get with regards to average composing speed. Another preferred position that makes the Dell XPS 15 perhaps the best laptop for authors is the screen. It has a resolution of 4K, clear tones, and sufficient splendor to be utilized anyplace. At the point when you power on the laptop, it will begin right away. It has a quick 256GB strong-state drive, 16GB RAM, and a 9th-generation Intel Core i7-9750H CPU. With specs like these, you can be certain it will deal with anything you toss at it. On the off chance that you open up the laptop, you can undoubtedly overhaul the RAM and the SSD. Another favorable position of the Dell XPS is the graphics card, the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650. This committed GPU is ideal for media altering. It can even deal with gaming. The battery life is okay, however there are contenders on this rundown that will last far longer. Expect around 6 hours of battery life when riding the web and somewhat more when chipping away at text archives. Coming up straight away, we have the Lenovo Ideapad S 340. On the off chance that you need to have the nature of a Lenovo ThinkPad however don't have any desire to use up every last cent, at that point look at the Lenovo Ideapad S 340. This laptop is an incredible laptop for understudies, bloggers, and creators on a limited financial plan, yet there are a few things to know about. It's a light 15.6-inch laptop with a load of 3.9 pounds. The outside is made of plastic, and the top has an aluminum finish. This laptop is solid and made to last. The greatest drawback of the laptop is the showcase. It covers just 58% of the sRGB range, so the tones watch cleaned out. Having precise tones isn't significant when composing, yet when you're finished working and need to watch a film, you may see the dull tones. Regardless of whether the keyboard has likenesses to the Lenovo ThinkPad Carbon X1 keyboard, it's as yet a huge minimization. The Lenovo Ideapad S 340's keyboard has no backdrop illumination. It additionally has a less expensive inclination with less criticism than the X1 Carbon. Notwithstanding, don't let that debilitate you, it's as yet an incredible keyboard for composing in case you're on a careful spending plan. The equipment is incredible enough for composing work and ordinary use, however on the lower end, in the event that you need to do anything requesting. Nonetheless, it can just run non-requesting games on 60 FPS. The battery life is astounding at the cost and can deal with 8 hours before you have to charge it. It's likewise a quick laptop because of the 256GB SSD and the 8GB DDR4 RAM. Next up we have the MacBook Pro 13. One of the most mainstream laptops for authors right now is the MacBook Pro. The Mac laptop with the most incentive for the cash right now is the MacBook Pro 13. The fabricate quality is brilliant, and it has a similar great plan you'll discover in any Apple item. It's very lightweight and gauges 3 pounds, regardless of the durable metal case. A hindrance of the MacBook's plan is that there's no standard USB port. In the event that you, for example, utilize a USB mouse, you have to get a connector. The keyboard is something individuals normally love or disdain. A few people believe it's the laptop with the best keyboard, yet others feel it has too short key travel and looks at it to composing on a glass surface. The trackpad functions admirably and reacts faultlessly to motions. Something that make the MacBook Pro stand apart is the splendid 13.3-inch display. The presentation has a 2560 by 1600 resolution, covers 100% of the sRGB range, and has a brilliance of 500 nits. This implies it has exact tones, first-rate contrast, and is sufficiently brilliant to be utilized anyplace. The specs are nice for the expense. Inside the MacBook Pro 13, there's 8GB RAM, an 8th generation Intel Core i5 processor, and an Iris Plus 645 GPU. You can improve equipment at the cost, yet with a Mac scratch pad, you pay extra for the trust and intensity of being an Apple item. The working framework macOS X is quick, simple to utilize, and won't upset you when composing. Numerous scholars feel the additional profitability of having a Mac merits the marginally greater expense contrasted with a Windows laptop. Another bit of leeway of macOS is its security highlights. The greatest drawback of the MacBook Pro 13 is the little stockpiling size. You'll just get 128GB of capacity. In truth, it's on a quick SSD, however you will in all likelihood need to get an outside hard drive or distributed storage in the event that you need to spare bunches of documents. Coming up straight away, we have the Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon. The Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon is reliably appraised as the top decision with regards to laptop keyboards. The keys are agreeable and have a profound keypress. The main little disadvantage of the Lenovo ThinkPad's keyboard is some odd key arrangements. The left control key isn't at the furthest left of the keyboard. All things considered, you'll discover the FN button there. The confined situation of page up and page down close to the bolt keys are likewise not exactly ideal. The 14-inch show is a matte LED screen with a 1920 by 1080 resolution. It's an energetic screen with great brilliance and exact tones. Underneath the keyboard, there's a unique mark peruser that makes it simpler to log in. Tragically, it tends to be somewhat conflicting. On the sides of the laptop, you'll discover all the ports you'll require. There are 3 USB-C ports, 2 USB-A ports, and a HDMI attachment. There's no Ethernet port, so you'll need to utilize the included connector on the off chance that you need to connect the link for more steady web. The assemble nature of the ThinkPad X1 is phenomenal. Regardless of whether the plan doesn't stick out, you can feel it's a superior laptop. The undercarriage is made of carbon fiber with a delicate touch covering. With a load of under 2.5 pounds, it's a lightweight 14-inch laptop, ideal for carrying with you. The equipment of the Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon is all that anyone could need to deal with composing, regular perusing, and it's even equipped for running some all the more requesting programs like altering programming. With an incorporated NVIDIA Intel UHD 620 GPU, you won't have the option to run numerous games easily. The 8th Gen Intel Core i5-8250U processor joined with 8GB RAM and a 256GB SSD makes it quick and dependable. Our last pick is the Google Pixelbook. Chromebooks are getting increasingly famous, yet they generally have a few issues. They are regularly slow and have inferior keyboards for composing. The Google Pixelbook is the exemption with an incredible keyboard and execution comparable to the remainder of the laptops on this rundown. Something that make the Pixelbook stand apart is the means by which light it is. This 12.3-inch journal weighs just 2.45 pounds, and is simply 10.3 mm flimsy. It has a lightweight aluminum body and a silicone palm rest that feels good when composing. The keyboard has a short 0.9 mm key travel. You can feel each snap with clear criticism and a clicky sound. On the off chance that you are an enthusiast of mechanical keyboards with long key travel, this is certifiably not an appropriate laptop. Be that as it may, in the event that you lean toward light keyboards with short key travel and a material snap, at that point it's truly outstanding available. Another favorable position of the Chrome OS is the means by which smooth and rapidly everything runs. Not any more repetitive burden time, no irritating antivirus programming pop-ups, and the 8GB RAM and the 256GB SSD makes all that running like a breeze. Since it's a Chromebook, you can run Android applications legitimately on the laptop. The disadvantage of having Chrome OS is that you may need to discover a few Windows selective programming options. There are a few disadvantages to know about. It has just 2 USB-C ports and no USB-A port, and in the event that you need to utilize the Pixelbook pen, you have to get it independently.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you liked the video. If you found the video helpful, please remember to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future. If you have any questions related to these products, you can leave a comment below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.